The moment Krishna told Karna, "You are none other than Kunti's firstborn son, the elder brother to the Pandavas," Karna responded to Krishna, "Krishna, even by accident, let not any of the Pandavas discover that I am their elder brother, especially Yudhishthira, Dharma Raja. He is the only man in the three worlds who walks the path of righteousness. He is greater even than the gods. If he realizes I am his elder brother, without a moment's hesitation, he will abandon the war, stand before everyone with folded hands and say, 'Brother, from this moment on, my entire kingdom is yours. We shall do exactly as you command.' At that point, to keep my word to my friend Duryodhana, I will simply take the power handed over by Yudhishthira and give it all to Duryodhana. I know very well that Duryodhana is a demon. If he becomes the king of this world, a demon will rule this earth. If Yudhishthira were king, it would be as if the gods themselves were ruling. If I accept what you say now, Krishna, there will be no war. Duryodhana will become the emperor and the Pandavas will be enslaved. I do not desire that in the slightest. I want the Kurukshetra war to happen, not to ensure Duryodhana's victory, but so I can witness his downfall. The only reason Duryodhana still lives is because I am bound by the duty of friendship. Otherwise, I would have killed him the very day he insulted Draupadi. Out of gratitude and a sense of duty to friendship, because he rescued me from disgrace and made me a king, my hands remain tied. As I cannot slay Duryodhana myself, I wish to see him die at the hands of the Pandavas. I know with absolute certainty, Krishna, that if this war is fought, all the Kauravas will perish at the hands of the Pandavas. The reason is not the Pandavas' strength alone. It is you who stand behind them and guide them. Because you are on their side, victory will be theirs. Yet, if Kunti Devi publicly accepts me as her son, what shall I tell my mother Radha? Shall I break her heart by saying, "You are not my mother. I belong to a royal lineage. Kunti Devi is my true mother"? Whether I accept it or not, Kunti Devi did indeed give birth to me. She has carried this pain inside her for so long. I can imagine how much she has silently suffered. Why did she bear this burden all these years? For the sake of society, no doubt. If people learn she bore children before marriage and cast them into a river, society will call her a vile woman. I cannot endure that shame falling upon Kunti Devi, my own mother, nor can I bear the thought of her facing that hellish condemnation even in my dreams. Moreover, if I accept what you say, people will claim that the Pandavas could not defeat the Kauravas, so they manipulated Karna onto their side. That dishonor would befall my younger brothers. They are true warriors, and they must triumph over the Kauravas by their own valor. Therefore, Krishna, listen carefully to my decision. Let this secret remain between you and me. Let Dharma, righteousness, win in this great war. Let the Pandavas claim victory in Kurukshetra. But let me die at the hands of my own brothers. Let history record that I stood on the side of adharma, unrighteousness, and died like a cur, ruined by misguided friendship. Yes, I'll be an example, a cautionary tale. Let it be so, Krishna. Karna, weeping, thus declared his final decision. Seeing Karna's integrity, Krishna said, "Karna, I have no words to describe your character. Your decision, rooted in such honesty, leaves me with no choice but to bow my head. Karna, listen, just as you said, I shall bring about a great war, an ultimate war, an end to all wars. The upcoming new moon day, Amavasya, is an auspicious time to begin. Tell your friend Duryodhana to prepare for battle. Let victory or defeat be decided on the battlefield. Whether this war, fought between righteousness, Dharma, and unrighteousness, Adharma, is won by mere men or by the power of Dharma itself, time will reveal. I must take my leave now." With those words, Krishna set forth on his journey. When Krishna arrived at the battlefield, everyone was busy strategizing. Meanwhile, the mightiest warriors from every corner of the world converged on Kurukshetra, some joining the Pandavas' army, some the Kauravas. In that era, every warrior awaited this very moment, the Kurukshetra war. To fight in Kurukshetra was to be a hero. To die in that war was to be remembered as a warrior. Dying on that sacred battlefield guaranteed entry into the most exalted warrior's heaven, so believed countless fighters around the globe. That is why thousands of warriors came from all directions to join both armies. Many chose the Kaurava side because they longed, at least once in their lives, to battle legendary heroes like Bheema and Arjuna, even if it meant defeat at their hands. For them, there was no greater fulfillment in life. Think of how in cricket, an enthusiastic bowler dreams of bowling at Sachin Tendulkar at least once. That was the mindset of warriors in that age, yearning to fight Bheema or Arjuna, not out of hatred, but out of boundless admiration. Friends, do you believe that reading just one extraordinary story can transform a person's entire life? Do you believe that if you read that story to your children, they will learn the values that shape their future? Do you believe that for any problem, whether you are facing it now or will face it in the future, the solution can be found in a single story? Yes, it's possible, but only with the greatest epic ever told in human history, the Mahabharata. This epic is 100 times more enthralling than a super hit movie. It's a challenge. The Mahabharata, as written in Vikram Aditya's words, is available as a complete story in 2 volumes, both in print and ebook, on Amazon and across 43 online stores. It has been translated into 54 languages worldwide. I've provided the links in the description below this video. Order right away, because this is not merely a book, it is a treasury containing everything you need for life. At last, the appointed time arrived. Opposing each other on the battlefield of Kurukshetra stood the Kaurava army of 11 Akshauhinis and the Pandava army of 7 Akshauhinis, both ready for war. Krishna had a special survey report prepared. It stated, if a single warrior were to fight alone, how long would it take him to annihilate the enemy's entire army? Krishna began reading, Bhishma, 20 days, meaning if Bhishma alone fought, he could defeat the entire Pandava force in 20 days. Karna, 24 days. Arjuna, 28 days. Bheema, 32 days. Reading on, the further he went, the more days and even months were listed for others. But on the 3rd page, Krishna stopped at one name. Next to that name, there was only a single digit, 1. Not a year, not a month, not a week, not a day, nor even an hour, just 1 minute. Surprised Krishna wondered, is this true? Is it even possible? He closed his eyes to peer into the future, and what he saw stunned him. Across from him stood the Kaurava army, and on this side, the Pandava army. Suddenly, the warriors of the Kaurava army began collapsing one by one, from the far end to the near, and within a mere 50 seconds, the entire Kaurava force lay dead on the field with rivers of blood flowing beneath them. Not a single Pandava was injured, not even a scratch. Yet the entire Kaurava army was utterly destroyed in under a minute. Shocked, Krishna returned to the present. He opened his eyes, unable to comprehend what he had just witnessed. How did 11 Akshauhinis fall so horrifically in a mere 50 seconds? Determined to see it clearly, Krishna once again looked into the future. This time in ultra slow motion, he saw a single arrow launched from the Pandava side, hurtling at tremendous speed towards the Kaurava ranks. It lodged itself in Dushasana's waist, splitting him cleanly into 2 pieces. The same arrow then tore through Karna's head, shattering his skull into 1,000 fragments. Next, that same arrow pierced Bhishma's knees, severing his legs and sending him crashing to the ground. Seeing this, Duryodhana, trembling with terror, tried to flee, but the arrow struck him in the back, emerging through his heart. It even tore out his heart along with it. Krishna was horrified by the sight. Perspiring, he jolted back to the present, opened his eyes, and said, "Who is out there? Bring this man, whose name appears here, to me immediately. I must see him now." "Certainly, Lord," replied the guards, and they set off to fetch him. Krishna waited in eager anticipation, longing to know who this warrior could be. Friends, the next episode will take the story to a whole new level. Don't miss it. Let's meet again next Saturday at the same time. Meanwhile, be sure to order my Mahabharata books right now. The links are provided in the description below this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so immediately. Till then, take care. Bye.